Welcome back. This is round 4 of the Geekery Super Sunday Series. Tim on the left playing green-black aggro. Justin on the right playing Izzet Pheonix. Izzet Pheonix, I think, one of the better decks in the format.
It's a very strong deck.
Yeah.
It interacts in a way that like not many other decks can do. It's creatures going into the graveyard coming back.
Sure.
You're relying on a lot of spells being cast in a turn.
Yep.
And like very few decks can stop that kind of interaction.
And Thing of the Ice kind of lets you...
Especially game 1.
Yeah, Thing of the Ice lets you ignore what they're doing and kind of focus on your game plan, which might just be better than theirs.
Thing of the Ice sometimes just being a 0/4 is just good enough.
It blocks, yeah. You also get to run Treasure Cruise.
God, that card's
freaking
amazing.
I don't know how much longer that card's going to make it in the format. Too many decks... It doesn't seem like too many decks are abusing it right now.
I think Phoenix is the only deck that can abuse it because it gets to do a lot of things that most decks can't do.
Yep. So Justin opting in response to this Thoughtseize and handing
there's
over
a Treasure Cruise.
2 of them.
It's hard to take one of them.
2 Treasure Clues, Wild Slash, what is it? Izzet Pheonix. It looks like a couple lands, maybe.
Wild Slash. He opts to take this. I mean, he has another.
You got to get one of them out of there.
If he has another discard spell, that's very nice. If he doesn't, then it's a bit iffy.
Well, looks like he picked up a Charter Course for the turn.
It's a very good card.
Just a pass there.
Opting to cast Wild Slash or bluff Izzet Charm.
Yeah.
Izzet Charm is another very powerful card. It's just Faithless Looting for another mana that also gets to be Spell Pierce, that also gets to be Shock.
Yeah. It's a pretty good card. I use it too narrowly when I play this deck sometimes, or I only try to discard. But you should use it reactively, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on your matchups, depends what you need to be doing. If you gotta be fast, you gotta be slow. One of those things is better than the other.
Here comes an Izzet Charm to loot. It wasn't a Charter Course, I was wrong.
I was correct about leaving up an Izzet Charm.
All right. So Tim, no spell on his turn.
Discard 2 Phoenixes?
He's got Phoenix Lightning Axe in his hand.
Lightning Axe seems like a pretty good card. Wild Slash seems less ideal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kills a Deathrite. And I think he has to kind of sussed out that Tim is doing something like that.
I mean, if there's not already a Deathrite, I don't know if it's too big of a worry.
Sure.
And now he does get to trash Treasure Cruise next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he can Treasure Cruise right here. He's going to have to give up one of his Phoenixes, but I don't know how sad you are about that.
Drawing 3 cards for 1 mana?
It's 3 mana.
3 mana.
Yeah, I think you might just be able to... You might just sit on this turn. Yep. That's what he's opting to do. Tim going to Fabled Passage into turn.
I mean, like, if Tim goes to play a creature, Lightning Axe fuels it for 2.
Yeah.
Which then means you just get to draw 3 for 1 mana and still have your Phoenix in the yard.
You really do. And if you get to draw 3 with the Phoenix in the yard, very good chance you're bringing it back that turn.
Yep. Especially because you can main phase Lightning Axe.
Sure.
Then Treasure Cruise, then hopefully draw a 3rd spell.
Yeah.
If you don't already have one, I guess.
All right, so Tim inspecting a graveyard.
Looks like he's reading Wild Slash.
Izzet Charm?
Nope, Wild Slash.
It was not that, 100%.
Wild Slash has a lot of text on it.
It looks like a different card.
It's a gold border and a blue pip in it.
Yeah, it's Wild Slash is a very avant-garde card design that they really broke new ground with it. So it looks like Justin's just drawing a lot of lands.
I mean, cast Treasure Cruise.
And Tim, I don't know if he's a master or what, but he just hasn't given him a target for this Lightning Axe.
I mean, my guess is that Tim has yet to draw
a creature.
Threat, yes. Because most of Tim's threats interact with the graveyard in some way.
So those 3 cards were land, Arclight Phoenix, land.
I mean, Lightning Axe looking good.
It is looking good. Let's hope Tim plays a creature. Let's see.
And creature, Tim. Do you have it?
Do your duty, sir.
Oh, Kalitas. Nope, Vraska.
All right.
Golgari Queen not looking amazing in this matchup. Not terrible, but not amazing.
Well, it goes to 6. And
it goes to 6, but the only thing it ever gets to Abrupt Decay is Thing of the Ice.
Yeah.
Which I guess is fine.
Sure.
But we have yet to see a Thing of the Ice out of Justin's hand.
So here comes a
Phoenix.
Yep. Attack that Vraska for 3 with the knowledge it's going to go to 5 next turn, which just feels terrible.
Get to do 1 damage to a Planeswalker.
Yeah, in exchange for your turn.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good.
That's awesome. I do that every game.
That's why I run Hornet Sting.
That's why I run...
Oh, I did it to you. I got you. Mine was more ridiculous than anything you could have thought of.
Lava Dart. It's just like a good card.
Yeah, no, Lava Dart's a very good card. I actually think this deck really misses Lava Dart.
It never had it before. Before it was printed, it just didn't care.
Well, yeah, but like now that I've seen when we were playing the Modern series, and you would Lava Dart me, like a lot of times, nothing in the game really gets you back for it except for Lava Dart, which just kills me.
Yep.
Because it does 2 damage to 2 things, and it's 2 spells in 1 card. It was quite good.
Lava Dart was a very powerful thing.
Good addition to this deck.
Yes, good thing it doesn't exist anymore, sadly.
Yeah.
The deck has died. Because the only good card in it was Faithless Looting. Everything else was like subpar.
Everything was peripheral to Faithless Looting. Yeah, Faithless Looting is a very, very good card.
Yeah, but
Tim Thoughtseizing again. I don't know what he's taking. Probably a Treasure Cruise?
Axe?
No, it's got to be Treasure Cruise.
Axe? He doesn't have a Treasure Cruise. Or he discarded it turn 1.
I think he drew another one.
Oh, did he?
I don't know.
If there is a second Treasure Cruise, or a third Treasure Cruise, then yes, discard that. But I'm pretty sure he has Island, Red-Blue Land,
Yeah, we can see
Lightning
them.
Axe, and
Red-Blue land.
Red-Blue Land.
And it's Spirebluff Canal. All right. It's Tim. This is the first time he's seen Vraska, so he's reading it.
Yeah, has yet to play at this tournament.
Yeah.
Even though we've recorded a match with him playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Did go to 8.
Vraska does it? Vraska's a 3.
No, I mean,
You know.
yeah,
You know.
she can.
Do you have the gumption to do it is the question. All right, so Tim giving his first creature target for Lightning Axe.
And it's a good one.
It's a pretty exciting day to be Justin right here.
Probably Lightning Axe is on your turn, I guess. I think you still want to see what you draw.
Well, you have infinite mana. You have lands in your hand. Like, you're not going to be wanting for the 1 mana Lightning Axe costs.
Yeah.
Unless you draw exactly Treasure Cruise.
Then you'd still rather do it because it fuels Treasure Cruise.
You'd rather... Well, I don't know, dude.
It fuels it by 1.
Yeah.
So you'd still rather wait till your turn to do that.
All right, here comes an island. That island's going to cast an opt.
And there's a Treasure Cruise.
Oh, he's so lucky. I don't think it
I
is.
don't think it is either.
He's keeping everyone in suspense.
And
What
that's
happens?
the Fiery Temper.
It is a Fiery Temper. That's pretty good. So let's go Lightning Axe there.
Oh, this gets to kill Vraska,
It does.
which is huge, actually.
It is actually very important to kill this Vraska here. 3 points there if you don't mind.
Killing the Deathrite Shaman.
Yep.
And then
Getting back this Phoenix. Oh, boy.
3.
Living the dream.
There we go.
1 here, 1 here. He does have 2 lands in his hand.
Yeah, it's a rough hand.
And Tim, he might have a hard time answering these Phoenixes, but Justin isn't immediately able to get him back now. Like, it's not like he's going to be able to just vomit these guys back on the table.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, Treasure Cruise at the top is huge.
Always Treasure
Like,
Cruise is good. At any point
Shard
in
of
the
Course
game,
is a very good card.
it is.
Izzet Charm is very good in this situation.
So most of his draws are good.
Yeah, most of his cards that redraw cards
Yeah.
do stuff in the situation.
Attacking Tim down to 7, playing a land, and just passing. So he's got that Sulfur Falls on the left and 1 mystery card in hand. Tim is charging up his Blast Zone. This is the hard way to deal with Phoenixes.
Yeah, give
I
Blast Zone
cannot
to
imagine
4.
this is good enough.
I mean, you're dead before you get to do anything.
He can put it 2/4 the turn he dies. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he has a land right now, he can put it to 4.
oh, he can, and then he goes to 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's a Tireless
Tireless
Tracker,
Tracker,
which
yeah.
does not do anything, sadly.
Hold on, wait till he plays this land.
He gets a clue
A clue.
while facing 6 points of damage in a deck that also runs Wild Slashes
Yes.
and Fiery Tempers.
He's fine.
He's fine. And there's creatures that come back from the graveyard.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. And we're going to untap?
Tireless Tracker can block.
No, it can't. It doesn't reach.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can, not these creatures, but in general, it can block.
I'm glad you pointed out that it could block.
Yeah, it doesn't, it's not carrion feeder. Our players don't always know. So he's getting for 6 here. He has drawn 2 lands for his last 2 turns.
Tim?
No, Justin. He's
I think he
trying
just doesn't
to play
care.
it cool.
He's like, just doesn't matter.
I don't know. For some reason, I think Tim's going to win this game. Tim pulls him off all the time.
He needs like removal spell, and has to have Justin whiff for like 3 turns in a row.
Yeah, you're going to be, I think, at the game. Okay, all right.
Fighting as an underdog, though, I guess.
Yeah, always cheer on the underdog.
And you have to, like, even if you do answer both these, you have to hope he never draws Wild Slash or Fiery Temper.
Yeah, just do that. It's not that hard. Just do it.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah, boy.
I just so much, man.
What does that mean? What did you even say? It's staying in. You're going to have to live with that audio.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Tim is Looking at his lands, none of them are Radiant Fountain.
It doesn't do anything either.
All right, here comes the Scavenging Ooze.
It's not like a bad card. I think it's just really late, sadly.
Scavenging Ooze can exile Phoenix in the graveyard.
I just said it's really good, but really late.
Uh-huh. Wyatt trying to pretend like he knows how this game goes. He doesn't.
I don't.
Tim is tapping his lands again.
Yeah. Is he not casting the Scoos?
I think he cast it, you just don't want to pay mana for it. Which you can do.
I mean, if you have like Fires of Invention, you can do it.
All right, so he's leaving
2
black.
Castle Lochtwains.
He's got a Fatal Push in hand.
And?
In something else.
But that doesn't answer either
I mean,
of these.
he knows that...
He can crack Clue, kill Phoenix. That doesn't do anything, though.
He's aware that 3 is more than 1. I think he has to have some out that he's playing to.
Is it drawing?
It was Blooming Marsh. Yeah, if you get one more Blooming Marsh. All right, players going to sideboards. Johnson has a few things that I like here. Sorceress Spyglass seems pretty good. Brazen Borrower, Crackling Drake, Royal Scions, Reality Shift, Cyclonic Rift. Things are all fine.
Tim's got some decent things too. He's got a 1 of Grafdigger's Cage, 2 Leyline of the Voids, and 1 Flaying Tendrils.
Does Flaying Tendrils exile?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's pretty advanced Magic theory.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, if Tim can draw one of these graveyard hate pieces, Phoenix struggles.
Yeah.
It has, like, a Braze?
So I will tell you, there are 6 cards in Justin's sideboard once he took everything out of he wanted. So that means he's bringing in 9.
What is he bringing in?
Braids, a bunch of shit.
Thank you. Good lowdown.
The reality of it is he's not bringing in fewer cards than he is bringing in. I don't know what he's going to take out. He talked to me earlier in this tournament about how to sideboard for Phoenix, and I didn't know what to tell him. He said he just trimmed. Is that right, or is there a spell you start taking out?
Wild Slash would be my first choice.
Okay.
For spells to start cutting, depending on, it's very matchup dependent. Next would be, I could see trimming Treasure Cruises.
Against Tim's deck? Well, I mean, it's kind of funny because against Tim, they're wonderful. They're the best card you can draw, but he also is going to pick them out of your hand. But if you don't have in your opening hand, he's probably going to fill your graveyard up. And so there's a lot of like, well, if you suspect Tim is bringing in ley lines, I think the Treasure Cruises are an easy cut.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I don't think there's a really easy thing to do. Is trimming wrong?
No. I think it just depends on the spell and depends on when to do it and matchups dependent. Like, a lot of this is coming from Modern because that's what I played Phoenix.
Yeah.
But there were some games where you'd trim Phoenixes because they were just like not good and you knew they were bringing graveyard hate.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just play blue, red, draw cards.
Yeah. It was weird. It was weird.
You're just drawing spells that draw more spells to
Yeah.
have no effect on the game.
You're just like all in on the thing in the ice. But the biggest difference in Modern is that you get Aria Flame.
You have Arclight Flame, yeah.
So like maybe in this format, because you don't have that non-creature based threat,
Yeah.
you can't necessarily do that.
Yeah, I really wish this deck had Aria Flame. Because a lot of times you spin your wheels and
just
nothing happens. You just cast 4 spells this turn, and then you pass. And on most of those spells, you go down a card. Merchant of the Veil, you go down a card. Izzet Charm, you go down a card.
Merchant of the Veil doesn't go down a card.
Yeah.
You say even.
Why?
Because it itself doesn't, you still get to have a creature.
No one cares about an exiled 2/3. Like, I just don't think that's that good. I am not going to count that as a card. That is not, you know what? No. Decline.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that. You're a bad Magic player.
My condolences to your family. Outstanding work. All right, our players are
Shuffling it up.
Tim's looking at his cards and putting them in a certain order, which is the opposite of shuffling.
He'll maybe shuffle it up.
Nope, he's not going to. He knows what order he wants them in. That's smart. He's planning ahead.
If most decks could choose the order of their cards, most formats wouldn't exist.
So I don't know how easy it is to do that because I tried it when I was little. I was literally 8 years old, so maybe my reasoning capabilities weren't that strong. But I tried stacking my deck with one of my friends, and it's really hard to do.
Like intentionally?
Yeah.
Like if you're just looking at your cards and stacking it.
You don't get to change it. You get to stack it, and then you have to play.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No.
What do you mean? Amulet Titan and like Storm would be the best two
playing
decks.
like Shivan Dragons.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing.
I don't know,
like,
dude.
In like formats that have decks that can be degenerate, that like have a randomness to them, if you remove that randomness, they just become the best decks.
Well, I feel like then just like every deck puts Force Negation on top.
Yeah, that's fine. Then they have a Force Negation. Then next turn, you just try to go off again because you still have the greatest hand in the world.
I don't know.
And like Amulet Titan just doesn't care about Force.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Its worst hands, its most offensive hands have amulets, but its payoffs are all are all creatures that don't get hit by Force of Negation.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Facts from Stephen Brantley. We'll see you next week.
Brantley Facts.
On the Stephen Brantley Show.
Justin is mulliganing.
Down to 3.
I think he's at 4.
Actually?
No, I think he's going to 6.
Okay.
We have not looked at the screen in a really long time.
I think that's good, actually.
No, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I think we talk more when we don't.
All right.
They're also not doing anything, so.
Yeah. Shuffling. We could cut this out.
We probably should. Should cut out most shuffling.
Our players want that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not for this.
All right.
We are here.
Justin looking at
there.
All right. Back down. Now he's actually going to, I think this is 5. I don't know what was wrong with that hand. Did you see it?
Did you?
I did. It looked like it had lands and spells.
Okay.
Once you start mulliganing, I think that once you get just a reasonable, like you get 4 lands, 3 spells, fucking sick. Don't care. You know what I mean? Just like, get me out of this mulligan prison. Are you just trying to destroy audio? Because that's what you're doing.
It's been a while since I've like fucked up audio, so.
Yeah, I suppose you were due.
This is the day. On Steven's favorite day.
We're not going to re-record it either.
No,
yeah,
not.
Normally Wyatt likes to. Here's a fun fact: Wyatt likes to destroy audio. It's just his favorite, and typically we re-record it. But this is low effort, high velocity content, so it's staying in.
Sure is.
All right, Justin's staying. It looks like 5.
As he puts 4 cards to the bottom.
Yeah. He's got an opt. He's got a treasure cruise.
Treasure Cruise is really good at pulling you out of mulligans.
Yeah, because it draws 3 cards.
Well, the first Treasure Cruise you play pulls you out of the mulligan.
Yeah.
The second one you play puts you ahead by 2 cards.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a hard time ever getting it online. It looks like he's got. It looks like I think that
Charter courses are really good. Like.
Yeah, a lot of things are very good here. This deck, I don't know how well it mulligans, honestly. Especially because Tim is going to be attacking his hand pretty aggressively.
Yeah, Fuel's Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, Tim's putting his business jacket on so we know it's real.
Time to get serious.
Yep.
No more messing around. There's a Deathrite. Deathrite's actually very good, turn 1.
Tim's on the play? Oh, Tim lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deathrite's incredible turn 1. That's also a Sulfur Falls, which is unfortunate to have as your only land.
I mean, like, there's nothing in the graveyard on either side, so this Deathrite's a 1/2 that does nothing.
Well, yeah, but it's going to put a real damper on everything. There's 2 of them now. Like, it's going to be very hard for Justin to do anything unfair. And being down 2 cards, he really needs to do something unfair to get back in this game.
He really needs to play land, Lightning Axe plus like Fiery Temper.
I can see both those cards in his hand.
Oh yeah, awesome!
Yeah.
I just called it. Cool.
Yeah, I think you can see both those cards. Yeah, yeah. Lightning. Maybe it's Lightning Axe. Lightning Axe.
That's awkward.
That is awkward.
That is rough.
Mulligan to 5, go down 2 cards. Yeah.
1 card left in hand. I guess like Treasure Cruise is castable then if you do that.
Yeah, but like no Phoenix in the graveyard. It's just this is a pretty good start from Tim.
Tireless Tracker into Deathrite.
Deathrite, and Tireless Tracker, yeah. Attack for 2 with Deathrites.
That is...
They have no other text right now. They are just 1/2s.
I guess.
They're easy to cast 1/2s.
Yeah, why does Deathrite have a hybrid mana cost?
Yeah, Justin considering something before taking the damage from this attack.
We cracking the Scalding Tarn that he has.
He did not play that. That was very clever. Here comes Izzet Charm. Whoa, to kill that Tireless Tracker. Yeah, I guess you're going to have to like stop the bleeding at some point. You got to get in control of this. There's Thing in the Ice.
That's a good thing at stopping the bleeding.
If only Tim was not playing a black deck. So Thing in the Ice is good, but it gets killed so easily. most of your opponents have a billion ways to kill it.
I think most things do kill it.
Yeah. Especially that Fatal Push is probably the best card and the best removal in the format. He's just going to eat it up.
God, it's such a good card. Why is
Yeah.
it such a good card? It, like, just does everything.
It literally kills 2 drops. But you know what, Wyatt? It does.
Yeah.
All right, so Tim, a little bit in the tank here. 4 mana for a Vraska. And the Vraska is going to Abrupt Decay the thing in the ice. Attack for 2 of those Deathrites. Premier threats in the format. These 1/2s.
1 mana 1/2s?
Yeah. Here's another thing in the ice.
I mean, like, maybe he doesn't have another removal spell, right? This black deck?
Probably not. No one runs those.
How bad is that audio?
Very.
Yeah, swallowing is the worst.
Yeah, well, if we were making an ASMR video, I think it'd be very good.
But we're not,
No,
so it's just like really
not
annoying.
ASMR. We gotta branch out. We're just too much magic, not enough ASMR.
I could do some ASMR with you,
Yeah,
Steven.
we'll crinkle a bag or something.
No.
I don't know if you know what ASMR means.
I actually don't know what it stands for. I know what it is. I don't know what the abbreviation.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
That's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know who fucking made that up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't understand it 100%, but that's what it means. Here's a NIssa and a kick of the table, and then we got the classic combo of NIssa and
Deathrites.
Vraska
I mean, you get to
Golgari
put counters on your Deathrites at this point in the game.
At this point, they just attack, yeah. Here's a Grafdigger's Cage. This game is looking like it's slipping out of reach because everything that Tim plays is just a massive problem, and Justin has 2 lands.
Yeah, like, if Justin, fuck you. If Justin like draws Treasure Cruise,
And has
3 Tomb Scours,
he needs to discard some of those Treasure Cruises to hand size because he is in a bind. All right, here comes an opt looking for that 3rd land.
does not find it.
We set it off to the side.
Yeah.
We don't know. It could be a land. It could be a good spell. It's gonna. Yeah, let's take that.
Could be Anger of the Gods.
That's a land.
Do you play Anger?
No, I play Sweltering Suns. Or he plays Sweltering Suns.
You should. Sweltering Suns is pretty good here.
Yeah, Sweltering Suns would be very good. I don't think you bring it in though. I don't think you anticipate them going wide on you. I think you're trying to play around them. I think you want to kill their Deathrites as they get played.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Deathrite, I don't know. Like trading 1-for-1's rough, and Sweltering Suns kills every creature in Tim's deck.
Yeah, like unless Kalitas is on board.
Kalitas.
Unless what's the 3/2 Tireless Tracker.
If you sack 2 clues,
It gets out of range relatively quickly. I think
in
that
3 turns it gets out of range.
It's the right thing to bring in. I think you're wrong.
If you know they're on Skews and Deathrite, it might be.
Scooz gets out of range so much faster than Tireless Tracker.
It's easier to deal with, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2 if they play it on turn 2.
But they won't.
Then if they play it on turn 3, it's a 3/3, which still dies to Sweltering Suns.
I don't know, dude.
Like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of argument for bringing Sweltering Suns.
Well, in this situation, it would be very good.
Yes.
Like right here would be insane.
Yes. That's what I'm saying, Steven.
You're right, man. When you're right, you're right. And right now, you're right. I just stepped on my microphone cord somehow.
Nice reference.
To what? Also, the iPad's all the way over by me. You can't even see this.
Yeah, you're just kind of watching it alone.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, these things could happen maybe in this game and he'd win.
All right, Scavenging Ooze. So Tim, every single card he has, essentially, any one of them would be a problem for Justin.
Like, Scoos the Lose-a-Lose-all is pretty good. Did you like what I called it?
Scoos is very strong here.
Like, throw it all the way, Steven.
No. So I kept thinking Justin had Fiery Timbers in his hand.
There's 2 lightning axes.
There's 3 lightning axes.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah. He just has to go down every card.
Lightning axe sucks.
Yeah, so
it was like the worst card I ever played in that deck.
Really?
Yeah.
There's definitely 4 of them in every one of this deck.
For Pioneer. In Modern, I would almost always rather play Magmatic Sinkhole.
I can see that 100%. So Tim's going to eat something out of Graveyard just because he is aware that Treasure Cruise exists and doesn't want to let Justin untap with the ability to just cast it.
So it does 2 damage. It's Deathrite.
Yeah, but Treasure Cruise is way better than Deathrite activation. Here comes an opt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is there another spell to cast?
He has a Treasure Cruise, and he has a Lightning Axe.
Oh, that's awkward.
It is incredibly awkward.
There's a braid.
That braid's a nice one to pick up.
So you could have braid the Grafdigger's Cage.
Yep.
Transform your Phoenix. Thing of ice.
Yep. And get in this attack.
Kill the Golgari Queen so she doesn't kill your
She
thing.
can't kill your thing, yeah. This is a pretty good turn, honestly.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, Tim loses everything.
Tim's going to gain 2 life.
That just doesn't matter, though. Like,
Yeah.
Vraska's dead.
Yeah, that was a really good exchange. That was very, very favorable. The problem is now, that Nissa just makes a blocker for the rest of the game.
This is so good.
Like, that was a very good turn. Big things happened, but he's not in a great spot right here because Tim's just going to vomit all these creatures back out.
He has a Treasure Cruise, though, right?
He does have the Treasure Cruise, yeah.
So he has Treasure Cruise plus Lightning Axe.
Mm-hmm.
So next turn he gets to draw 3 cards, probably kill. There's a Questing Beast.
There's a Questing Beast.
I don't know if that's great, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, how does Death Touch? Why does it have Death Touch?
No, I don't think Justin can attack into it. I don't think he trades it. I think he just chumps with the token and then puts Justin to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because both these Death Threats get to activate next turn.
Yeah.
Actually, do they?
Yes, they do.
Because Justin's going to exile his whole graveyard this turn.
There's probably something. Oh, no, Tim doesn't have much of a graveyard either.
No, Tim has 4 cards, and I think none of them are instants or sorceries.
So then, a little bit of a pickle for both of our players here.
Yeah, I mean, like, Questing Beast, very good.
So many keywords and so much text, and it does so much.
Kills Planeswalkers.
Is Justin just passing back?
Kills big creatures. He has a Lightning Axe, so he can't kill the Questing Beast for free.
I think you gotta.
This little shake, little earthquake going on. Sorry about this.
We filmed this on a boat, so
like, hiccuped.
Yeah, look at the number of cards each player has on the board. It's 3 lands plus creature, and then just so
5 lands plus
many more permanents.
creature, planeswalker.
Yeah.
And there's the block.
Oh man, you ate my entire plant with that attack. Oh boy, your entire deck's payoff managed to kill
Sorry
the
for these
0-1.
hiccups.
It's okay, man. Yeah, this just feels like a bad spot for Justin. I do not know what he does.
Cruise into Phoenix would be huge.
Yeah.
Plus, like, discard spell. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's Cruise. Okay.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was, like, something insane for some reason.
What would it have been?
I don't know.
Like, literally, I don't know.
I saw him tap exactly 8 mana, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this? This surprise mystery card out the side for Justin.
It's Leviathan.
Leviathan?
There's a card called Stormtide Leviathan. It's just an 8
Yes, I
mana
do know what
6/6.
that is.
I think that guy's actually really good.
Oh, doesn't it have Island Walk?
Yeah, it says creatures without all lands or islands. Creatures without flying and island walk can't attack.
That's not great.
That's wonderful. No one can attack except for you, and you have a 6/6 that has island
You
walk.
probably kill it.
No.
And just because it has Island Walk doesn't mean it gets to attack all the time.
Why?
Because you probably block it with the things.
Creatures can't attack unless they have flying or island walk.
Yet you block it.
With what?
Whatever creature
It
you
makes
have.
all lands islands.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, does it?
There's no outside shot it doesn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I think it just has innately Island Walk. It doesn't so it made all things islands?
Well, number
then
one.
they could attack.
What was the card I called?
Stormtide Leviathan.
Yeah, no, it makes all lands. So it's 8 mana, 8/8. Island walk. All lands are islands in addition to the other types. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack.
That's not good.
What do you mean it's not good? They can't attack you. It attacks for 8.
Yeah, you block.
No. Oh, there's the game of Magic being played down here.
Yeah, we're just kind of like joking around about Stormtide Leviathan and blocking it, which you obviously can.
Yeah. All right. So Tim is looking at his cards. I guess if you kill it, it makes all lands stop being islands, and then you can block it.
Seems decent.
Yeah.
Seems real good, actually.
Sure. Okay. Tim, what are you doing?
Blocking.
You made him discard a Phoenix, and now he's going to eat that Phoenix.
Sorcerer Spyglass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, it turns out all the things that eat the Phoenixes. The problem is they're proactively eating the Phoenixes.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's not good. It's bad.
It's
not very
good.
bad.
I'm not happy. All right.
Well, this game is getting further and further away, I believe.
Yep.
Here's a Questing Beast attack, probably.
No, that's a Nissa plus.
Now one or the other. They both do the same thing.
It's a Nissa minus, actually, Wyatt. All right, here comes Vigilant Questing Beast turning sideways.
That's what he likes to do.
Got him. All right.
This is what, 5, 6, 7 damage?
7 damage, bro.
Does Tim have Bolt? If he does, he wins.
Oh, man, the out-of-color, out-of-format Bolt.
If he showed a Bolt, Justin could call a judge over and probably get a win here.
Yes, he could. I think that's about Justin's only out.
Yeah, I think so too. Because now both these Deathrites just kill him next turn.
Well, yeah, and
They
Questing
don't even
Beast.
have to attack.
Yeah, this is a bad way, as the kids say.
A bad way, huh?
Yeah, Justin is in a bad way.
Also, he gets to make his death rate a 3/3.
Yeah. Who does?
Tim.
Okay.
So, like, he doesn't need to activate death rates.
Why?
Because he can make them 3/3s.
Okay.
It's just like stuck in a loop? What is this?
Yeah,
just like nothing matters.
I mean, just Tim has it covered 10 ways.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Justin is, God bless him, he's trying.
Here's the Sweltering Suns, though.
Did he actually draw that?
Oh, I wish.
I don't think it does anything.
He wins. He's like, is in the game still. He kills both the Deathrites and blocks the Questing Beast.
No, you can kill a Questing Beast with a Lightning Axe, too.
Yeah, like.
He should have brought in Sweltering Suns, you're right. I don't think he should have.
I'm still on board for bringing it in.
All right.
Ooh, Axe pitching Spyglass.
So if you axe the
Beast.
Questing Beast, you die to the Deathrites. If you axe a Deathrite,
He can axe the Beast, attack the Nissa, axe another Deathrite.
he can Sorcerer Spyglass him.
Yes, but then Deathrites still kill you. You have to kill both. You have to kill at least one Deathrite and Questing Beast, and also Nissa.
What? Oh, I guess you just make him to a 3 into attack.
Yep.
So that thing you were saying earlier was relevant.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Huh.
The game continues in like a very weird fashion.
Yeah, I tell you what we're going to do. After this game's over, we're going to pause this and we're going to speed it up.
Yeah.
This is killing me.
It's not good.
Yeah. All right. So we are back to this normal speed game. Everyone looking at everything.
Watching this gameplay.
Yep.
Drawing cards on Tim's side of the board.
Losing the life.
Does not matter much. But
Castle Lochtwain is very, very good.
it is good.
Yeah. All right.
And none of the castles are legendary?
No. Yeah. There's no downside to playing a bunch of them.
Considering they're named like Castle Lochtwain.
The Castle Lochtwain. Yeah. If it was like Spooky Castle, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's not legendary.
And it would be legendary?
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be legendary.
No, it would be legendary.
Spooky Castle.
That'd be legendary. There's only one Spooky Castle.
Oh, Wyatt, you poor boy.
So here's the Lightning Axe and the Questing Beast. But Tim also just gets to activate both these Deathrites to kill him.
There's a Sorcerer Spyglass probably on them.
Oh, okay.
I think if he just attacks...
He also could just minus the Nissa.
He did. They're
attack
both
with
already at 2.
Oh, okay. He can just attack with both of them
Yeah.
and win.
Oh, another Questing Beast.
Well,
Yeah.
this game has changed. It is some serious attacks coming
Yeah.
in.
Shaking the hand after game 2.
after game 2. All right. Justin seemed also confused about it.
Tim was just trying to get him to concede. Sometimes. So I've often considered, like, if you really confidently, like, after game 1, like, oh, that's great, shook their hand, and then just left the table. If they just be like, I guess I lost. I don't know. Okay, stop. Okay, and we are back now in Turbo Magic because we have things to do in our life. Justin, I think he is mulliganing down to 4 here.
Holy, it's 5.
Looks like 5. Okay, yeah. That's not.
I think it's tough to go to 4.
It's still unfortunate. Justin's had to mulligan a lot in these last couple games. And he gets Thoughtseize pretty regularly.
Thoughtseize.
Yep, so is it Charm? Is it a Braid?
It's a Braid, Sorcerer Spyglass, and Beacon Bolt.
Good God. Beacon Bolt's actually a pretty decent card.
It does 0 damage right now.
Yeah. It's a spell you can't cast that does nothing if you could cast it. That's not very
That's
good.
right where you want to be.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Your 3 mana spells. Reading, discard this card.
All right, so Justin, luckily, I think he drew some land there to kind of turn on the rest of his hand.
Like this Beacon Bolt.
Here's a Scavenging Ooze.
That's just going to get immediately abraded.
Right away. Wasting no time. And there's a Crackling Drake.
It's a 1/4.
It's a 1/4, but you know what? It draws a card and it's a flyer.
Yeah,
So
that's
let's
relevant.
look on the bright side, Wyatt.
Like, Assassin's Trophy here is also not the worst. It draws a card.
I mean, here's another Scavenging Ooze.
Beacon Bolt's still not able to kill this Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
If Justin has a 1 mana spell, it does turn it on, though.
Yeah.
Because there is... Never mind, there's a creature in the graveyard. You need 2 spells to turn on Beacon
Oh,
Bolt.
man. Oh, rats.
Hey, Arclight Phoenix.
Wow.
4 damage
Okay, you know,
here.
this is actually all right. If that Phoenix dies, it's going to get eaten by that Scooze, and that's going to feel pretty bad.
Yeah, he really needs to not let it die, but he has no control over that.
No, he does not. Yeah, Beacon Bolt, having Jumpstart is kind of nice, because if it's in your graveyard, you can
get to
cast
discard it and cast it.
You get this Phoenix, but it's not really lining up the way you want it to right here.
I feel like you'd rather have Radical Idea in this situation.
I don't know. Radical Idea sometimes sucks.
Okay. What was I thinking?
All right.
Oh, gosh. And does he have another instant or sorcery to put in his yard?
Nope.
He does not.
Here comes 4.
What does he?
Exile
Tim
that, pal.
just played the Deathrite. Okay. they
He
figured
did.
it out. Okay.
JKs, everyone. That was a big take back. Coming in for 4.
Also, exiling cards from his graveyard doesn't turn off Crackling Drake.
It does not. Exiling that,
Sorcerer Spyglass?
Yeah.
You can't target it.
You can with Scooze.
A lot of different things can't target, but Scooze can just kind of hit everything.
Scooze is insane.
Scooze, incidentally, being able to hit any card in a graveyard is very good.
It's very, very good. It doesn't require tap, so like...
Yeah.
Here's a Beacon Bolt.
Oh, Cyclonic Rift.
Cyclonic Rift. That's like a Beacon Bolt.
It's like a Beacon Bolt that doesn't kill anything. No, Tim just had a removal spell for everything.
He really did.
Does Justin have 3 spells to cast?
He's got a Beacon Bolt plus another card. That's 2.
Here's a Beacon Bolt.
Yeah.
Kill the Scooze. And then
Pass the turn and get blown out by this Deathrite Shaman.
This Deathrate's going to eat a Phoenix.
Yep.
What does Deathrite Shaman do to, like, exile cards from graveyards?
I mean, if you look at that, he's like just a weird coffin boy. Like, he literally just goes to the graveyard and plays with them. And so I mean, the Phoenix is dead. It's made out of electricity bones. And so I don't know what you do to it.
We're justifying this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Tim cast?
Pulse and Marasa.
Oh, that's actually really, really
Got
good.
back Scooze.
Mm-hmm.
This game might be over again.
I think just because Tim showed up with Deathrites and Scavenging Oozes, it's going to be such an uphill battle for Justin the entire way. Justin did go to 5, but even then, like,
He has
it's
an
just,
Arclight Phoenix in hand. He can get in for 3, but Tim's now at 17 again, where he was at
Yeah.
9. 'Cause Pulse gains 8 life or something like that.
6, 4,
13,
7.
24. I don't know.
We know it is less than 18. So yeah, gained a bunch left. All right, Justin is showing him a Beacon Bolt. So look at that.
Jumpstart the Beacon Bolt, but this other Phoenix is just going to get eaten by this Deathrite.
Maybe Tim won't see the line. Oh, he did.
There's a Garuk.
Wow.
That's going to close this game very fast.
Yeah.
Like, in 3 turns
Well,
fast.
number one, Justin's going to draw something that doesn't matter and is embarrassing.
Like, Search for Escanta?
And Opt's just something stupid. Like this deck,
Op's really good.
when this deck isn't like firing, it just plays a bunch of stupid cards that don't do anything.
Like, the modern version did the same thing, but the modern version dug so much harder and better.
Yeah. Thought Scour is incredible.
Here's a Reality Shift, which
Whoa.
I guess answers this Deathrite.
Yeah.
Like,
That's where you want to be, is trading your... Your opponent has 10 power otherwise, but it's fine. Get rid of the 1/2. Yeah. No, you're good.
There's a thing.
King of the Ice with no cards in hand? Sun.
Oh, you can't do that, Tim. That's not how Morph works.
What do you have?
Try to cast a spell.
You know what? I could see why you would think you could.
Because what's the other one? Morph and Manifest? Manifest you can cast spells. Morph you can't.
Manifest, you can't cast spells.
Which one can you? Morph?
No, it's like the special one that Ugin does.
Oh, it's the weird face down?
And the game's ended while we argued about that. Thanks.